Ain Zoo, which was founded 50 years ago in 1968 by the late Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan and Nahyan, is home to over 3,500 animals. These animals spend their days with skilled trainers who work day in and day out to teach them special tricks and moves.
I'm a senior animal keeper in the carnivore section. Working in the zoo has always been a dream for me because I literally grew up with animals. And I've been surrounding with animals at home, like of course they were pets, until I grew up a bit and I had some wild animals, and then I discovered and I knew that it's wrong to have wild animals at home. So I decided to send them to conservation areas, and when I reached the proper age to actually work, to get a job, I joined the zoo. I do the keeper talk here in the zoo. What is the keeper talk? It's like every keeper of every section have to talk about their animals, so I get to do the cheetah talk here. So once we had the cheetah talk here, I normally get one cheetah with me to do the talk, and the others are spreading around the exhibit. So one day the three of them were actually with me, sitting right next to me. It wasn't planned. They just decided that they will be part of the talk today. So they sat there, and while I was moving around the exhibit, they were just chasing me around. The three of them. It's like they were knowing what am I saying about them, you know? And when I was describing about the spots and the tail and their face, how can you distinguish them from cheetahs to leopards? So feels like they understood what I was saying.
The zoo is also home to hundreds of bird species, including eagles, owls, and even penguins.
Here in the UAE, as you know, we know only falcons. We don't know these birds, owls, eagles, vultures. So when I came here, I had the same thought, that I will only train falcons, for example. But I found eagles and vultures. So I was kind of surprised. I was scared a little bit in the beginning, but then I got used to it. I had little bit of information about birds, but I needed more. So here in the zoo, they gave us the education and more. We have 2 periods of brusher, in the morning and in the end of the duty. In the morning, we weigh the birds and we clean the cages. And in the end of the duty, we have the bird show. So I prefer the bird show. The zoo gave us 2 owls, small owls like this one, the desert eagle owl. And me and one of my colleagues started to train these owls. He got one and I got the other one. And then he went for an annual leave for 1 month and a half. So I had to train both of them. His owl didn't like me in the beginning, maybe for 2 weeks. And I had difficult time to train her. And then she got used to me. And sometimes she was attacking me all the time. She doesn't eat from me, so yeah. And then now she's fine. She's one of the best owls now we have here.
Ain Zoo recreates a natural habitat for animals to live freely. It also provides interesting experiences in a natural outdoor environment.